Well, photos of bumblebees have been buzzing all over social media, but not for the reason that you might think. So that is our first hot topic, brought to you by Walton Art Center. Okay.
Yeah, what's the deal here?
Bee butts. All right, stay with me. This is not new news, but photos of sleepy bumblebees.
Avert your gaze.
Well, these have been circulating all over social media because bumblebees, especially males, often sleep on flowers, especially during the late summer and fall. Now, we know that bees obviously visit flowers because they're their primary food source with the nectar and the pollen.
Right, of course.
Now, males don't live in a hive, so flowers are like that safe, warm place to sleep, but bee butts are going viral right now. You see all the pollen on their little fuzzy hiney's.
So that's just them passed out. They're just
taking a snooze. So I know some people are like, how to tell if like a bee is dead? Is it? But like, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that
yeah,
reminds me of some people I've seen down here on Dixon Street.
That's me when I go home.
Yes, can hardly make it through the door and you just collapse into the couch. Right, hilarious.
But they're so cute.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I gotta
cute.
check out that viral trend. Well, Philadelphia's mayor honored actor and producer Quinta Brunson with a key to the city, celebrating her hit show Abbott Elementary, inspired by her alma mater, Andrew Hamilton High School. At the ceremony, Brunson celebrated the power of public education, teachers, and art programs. A new mural, Blooming Features, designed with artist Athena Scott, now adorns the school's facade, featuring real community members instead of actors from the show. Brunson hopes it inspires the next generation to see themselves as part of the future, saying, quote, "You don't need to see famous people on the wall, you need to see you."
Aww.
And I love that. I mean, the mural, you can see it right there behind them, featuring real people.
Yes.
What an inspiring run it's been for Quinta and the Abbott Elementary show. Really inspiring story.
It's so cool to see when Quinta, like how her career has just taken off, you know, starting at BuzzFeed, and now here she is, and I think she's awesome. So big congrats.
And she just got the key to Philadelphia.
So awesome.
Huge.
Very deserving.
Yeah.
Well, twice per year, New Yorkers and visitors are treated to a phenomenon known as Manhattan Henge.
That's
when
right.
the setting sun aligns with the Manhattan street grid and it sinks below the horizon, framed in a canyon of skyscrapers. So the first Manhattan Henge of the year takes place at sunset this coming Wednesday, with a slight variation happening again on Thursday. It will occur again on July 11th and 12th. Now, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson coined the term in 1997. Tyson said that he was inspired by a visit to Stonehenge as a teenager. Now, Manhattan Henge happens about 3 weeks before and after the summer solstice. That is so awesome. You know, having been to Stonehenge myself.
Yes, same.
I need to go to Manhattan Henge now.
I know. We have run this story before, and every year I feel like I'm like, what is it? And then I see the story, and I'm like, oh yes,
super
it's that
cool.
thing. It's very neat looking, and I'm sure the residents of New York City and even all the visitors and tourists there have a great time checking that out.
Gotta check it out.
Looks really neat. Hundreds packed the Clarksdale Civic Auditorium Thursday night to catch a special screening of the hit horror film Sinners. Now, the film is set in 1930 Clarksdale and steeped in Mississippi Delta culture. Director Ryan Coogler, composer Ludwig Göransson, and actor Miles Canton joined the event, which was organized after a community petition invited the filmmakers to the town. Coogler shared that working on the film changed him, highlighting his family ties to Mississippi. Attendees celebrated the film's powerful representation of Southern folk and culture. And also interesting of note, Clarksdale does not have a movie theater, which is why they had to have it at this venue.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
how cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. And they, brought out everybody. Obviously, Coogler was there. You can see the composers sitting there in the background. So, yeah, very neat happening there in the Delta.
Still need to see Sinners.
I do too. It's on my list for this summer.
Watch it. Me too. Well, Game of Thrones actor Isaac Hempstead Wright has issued some advice to the new child stars of the HBO TV adaptation of Harry Potter. I found this quite interesting.
Yeah.
He said that the three main stars have, quote, a ride in store, and warned social media attention has escalated from the late 2000s when he was a child star. He said, quote, Twitter had pretty much just come out in 2009 when we shot the pilot. We didn't quite have the same scrutiny that you would have now. There wasn't quite the level of hatred back then. Now, he did offer some words of encouragement saying, quote, just enjoy every minute of it, take every opportunity it affords you. But that's something that I didn't quite think about. We've seen, some people get all up in arms about casting.
Sure,
as if
yes.
everybody's a casting director, right?
Yes.
But I
point.
never thought about those kiddos seeing,
Yeah.
on social media. And also, y'all got to get a grip on
Yeah.
social media. Just put your phone down.
People-
Go on a
yes.
walk.
I love it. I love that he gives some advice to the
Yeah,
podcast. I mean,
me
It's good
too.
to see. Yeah. Even though season 2 has just come out, the full thing has just
Yeah.
come out, right? The cast of The Last of Us have already been renewed for a whole new season, season 3. Now, the second season's finale has left onlookers with much to look forward to, new perspectives, new characters, and of course, to watch as parts of the beloved video game is breathed life into by the stars. With the progressively multiplying and overlapping plot, newer characters might be set up to be introduced in this upcoming season. The narrative is reportedly going to shift towards Abby's perspective, echoing the structure of the original game's sequel. A confirmed release date for season 3 has not yet been announced, but industry speculation points to early 2027. I will say I was waiting for it all to come out. We're going to watch it now.
Okay.
My daughter watched it as it came out. She came in a huff the other day and threw herself on the sofa and said, no one watched season 2 of The Last of Us. She obviously was distraught after however it ended.
Yeah.
But she didn't give us any spoilers. So
See, and I'm without any spoilers, there's
Yes.
a reason why I did not watch season 2 because
Okay.
I know it happens.
You know what happens.
And I've advised Deborah to not watch season 2 because I know she will be upset. So when I read this, I thought, how are they going to do this? And now I kind of want to watch season 2, but
Yeah.
also I'm with Pippi on this one.
yeah.
I don't know.
She was distraught for sure.
Yeah, but oh man, they're making some money with
Yeah,
that
of
show,
course.
though.
Look.
Well, there are 6 new bat-eared fox kids at the Tennessee Zoo. It's Friday. We got to talk about
Talk
cute
about some animals.
cute little animal news. Officials at Zoo Knoxville say that the 2 males and 4 females were born last month, and it's the biggest litter that they usually have. The zoo says that all of the kids are thriving and recently began eating solid food. According to the zoo, bat-eared foxes are native to more than 10 African countries, and they play a vital role in controlling insect populations, which, man, we need to get some of them
no
over in
doubt.
Northwest Arkansas. One fox can consume over 1 million termites annually. So they're not endangered, but they are increasingly impacted by habitat loss and human-wildlife conflict. So, I mean, who doesn't want to watch
Man,
cute little baby foxes?
That's adorable. Absolutely
Cuties.
adorable. One story to leave you with here. Talk about swinging into summer. The Savannah Bananas brought their signature fun to the happiest place on earth. Okay, so this viral baseball team, which is kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters except for baseball, well, they turned Disneyland into their own field of dreams, putting on a special dance performance of Hey Baby right in front of the castle. But the celebration didn't stop there. Banana-themed treats popped up across the park, and even a mini parade kept the good vibes rolling. So Savannah Bananas are really a viral trend right now.
Nice.
Everybody's checking them out. They do some crazy fun stuff with the game of baseball, and I think we have some of their cohort coming to Northwest Arkansas, I believe, next season maybe. So you gotta stay tuned for that.
Exciting stuff.
Absolutely, yes, exciting stuff.